Hey everyone, I'll be covering all of the Nintendo Switch's game announcements for the second week of December, so let's get started. For our first game, Falcom is partnering with NIS of America to release The Legend of Heroes: Trials of Cold Steel 3 on the Switch next spring. This is the third entry of this popular JRPG series, where you play as Rean Schwarzer, the savior of a country fogged in war, now a teacher at the old military academy he once joined. And we still have no word yet on the first two games of the series being ported. Mass Entertainment has finally confirmed that the Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance Tactics is releasing February 4th next year. Lead a fledgling resistance against the oppressive Skeksis across 50 turn-based strategic missions. Customize your party, skills, and abilities while recruiting over 15 familiar allies from the Netflix original series. Blending turn-based strategic gameplay and training card games, Warhammer 40,000 Space Wolf lets you take command of the Space Wolf squad led by Valgard as they hunt down Division Servants of Chaos and the Necrons across several worlds, featuring a single-player campaign and several versus modes in local play. Koei Tecmo is bringing Winning Pose 9 2020 to the Switch next year. This version will include several improvements over last year's entry, like new succession systems, bond commands, the option to create new racing clubs, new scenarios, and the official races from the 2020 and 2021 schedule. Race your daughter in the distant future world in Seal Fledge. Set her daily schedule from going to school to what skills and traits she can focus on, as later in life combat skills will become important as survival becomes more imminent. Focus on the core elements of team building like lineups, starting quads in practice, and Football Manager 2020 Touch, featuring over 130 soccer leagues around the world, 2,500 teams, and over 500,000 players. Danmachi Infinite Combat releases in Japan in a few days, and this week PQ confirmed that the game will be localized for a Western 2020 release. This is a dungeon crawler that mixes visual novel-like storytelling and RPG elements to tell the same story you saw in the first season of the anime. Inspired by 90s first-person shooters like Quake and Doom, Demon Pit pits you against endless waves of demons constantly charging towards you in a procedurally changing arena. Tweak your loadout, use your soul grapple to traverse faster, and race to the top of the leaderboards. Blending rich and immersive narrative with challenging turn-based tactical gameplay, Path of the Midnight Sun has you following a small band of morally great characters as they roam the world. Challenged by the world's perils, they make tough decisions that will impact the outcome of the story. The Kickstarter project for Littlewood has confirmed a Switch release for March 2020. Mixing Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley while attempting to be its very own thing, this sim-adventure lets you tackle a sandbox experience as you see fit. And the developers have confirmed that a fully fleshed out card game within the game will also be included. Traverse a whimsical world in Res Please, explore alone or with friends via co-op, and help each other platform to solve puzzles together. Encounter dangerous creatures and set traps while the game allows you to experiment and discover it freely. Neon City Riders is a 2D adventure experience mixed with super powerful urban gangs in a post-cyberpunk universe. Attack, dash, and parry the waves of enemies as you explore the underground of this grimy city, unlocking powers and abilities along the way. Fable of Fairy and Stones is a voxel action RPG with procedurally generated dungeons and tons of replayability. Explore 9 dungeon types with their own dangers and perils around every corner. Attempt to save Middle-earth before its inevitable destruction. Publisher CFK has confirmed that Princess Maker Fairy Tales Come True is hitting the eShop December 23rd. This stat management sim lets you raise the heir of the eventual throne in several ways, as each princess is different and wants different things for her kingdom. Xenoraptor is a frantic, frenzied twin-stick shooter pitting ridiculously armed space dragons against the interstellar armada. Arm your dragon to the teeth as you square off in fast combat. Co-op for 2 players is also supported. Become the boss of a talent agency and hire any up-and-coming unique talents in March to 1 million. Debut stars, hold events, and set them off on a path to stardom. 140 is a challenging minimalistic platformer with abstract graphics. Rhythmic awareness is required to overcome the obstacles controlled by the energetic yet melancholic electronic soundtrack. Inviting 2-player co-op mayhem, Gemini Arms is a twin-stick side-scrolling robot shooter where you'll attack in 360-degree motions to progress forward. And that's what the game announcements will be covering this week. The Game Awards is in a few days, and I want to take the second to remind everyone that this isn't a Nintendo Direct, and you should temper your expectations on expecting Nintendo to have any major reveals. So with all that said, as per always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. See ya!